Nestled in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains of the old North State, a small country back road in the area known as the Yadkin Valley would be filled with the sound of thunderous engines of moonshiners and federal agents during the Prohibition era. As these moonshiners would modify their cars, they would begin to brag about having the fastest shine runner around. The boasting would soon turn to competing, as other moonshine runners would soon want to prove they have the fastest vehicle in the valley. These competitions would soon turn into weekend events, as drivers from around the state would put their vehicles to the test on the old valley back road. As the years went on, newer vehicles with bigger engines and more aerodynamic designs would begin to show up on the track. The old moonshiners' vehicles would soon become a thing of the past. As the weekend events continued on, spectators would soon begin to show up and watch a spectacle that became known as stock car racing. As the competitions became stronger and the spectators became greater in numbers, a new kind of imagery would be showing up around the track: sponsorships. Over the years, the track would become bigger and greater in popularity as the track became known around the world. The track was a fan favorite at the height of the sport's popularity, but the track was starting to get old and harder to maintain. The sport became so popular, larger and more state-of-the-art venue locations were soon being built in other parts of the country. The track would soon eventually close its gates and be left behind as the sport outgrew its roots. Years would pass by and the track would slowly fall into disrepair, many believing that this was the end of the road for the old speedway and it would never see life again. However, in 2022, a new hope would be brought to the track as the sound of thunderous engines filled the Yadkin Valley once again. There was a revival in the valley, a racetrack revival you could say, as fans and drivers from around the world would bring the old Yadkin Valley Speedway back to life. And after a long wait and with great anticipation, it was time for racing to get back to its roots.
And that's my cue to come in!
What in the world?
Step aside, narrator guy, because it's Cousin Ricky, it's time to shine. We're taking you back to the days where white lightning flowed through the hills of the Yadkin Valley. Days when the hills would echo with the sounds of the engines roaring from legendary drivers such as Tim Flock, Curtis Turner, and Junior Johnson, as the G-Man tried his best to keep up with them, but ended up eating their dust. So fire up your stills, fill up your favorite shine jug, and get down here to the track, as it's time for Cousin Ricky presents the Bootlegger Run!